Welcome back to another video, guys. This is gonna be a banger. Absolutely did not know any of these parts were gonna be getting in today, but everything kind of just showed up at once, which is super weird because they're from different companies. I just want to go over what we got, y'all. Y'all already saw the big box already. The smaller boxes, I might have to go over those a little bit later, but I'll still go over them in the video with you. Besides one, I'm excited for this video, guys. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a few weeks now. Well, not a few weeks, damn near 2 months and a couple weeks. It has been a long journey for these parts to get here. I ordered these months ago and finally getting them in, and I'm glad to be able to make a video on this to show you guys. Now, of course, you guys just got done watching my previous video. If you haven't watched that video yet of me painting my cage on the Z, go back and watch that video because it is coming out live. It is super dope. I am kind of just now getting off of work, so excuse the outfit that you see me in right now, but y'all, I'm just excited for today. This is crazy. I did not expect these parts to show up so early. I say, let me just get to showing you what these parts are. First things first, before I want to show you these parts, is the Z. Now, obviously in my last video, you guys have seen what the Z looks like with the painted full cage, but you guys did not see it dry. I am so stoked on how good this thing came out. Now, I'm gonna give you a little brief tour of what it looks like now. It is fully black, all in one color. Obviously, I got the hatch on right now, so not a lot of lights coming through the back there, but as you can see, everything is black, guys. I did paint that little piece gold, even though it's gonna be hidden anyway, but I just wanted to see what it looked like with the black accent. I don't know if I'm gonna do that in this video or another video, but I am wanting to put some of the interior back in here. I just wanna put the carpet in there, and then I also wanna get mocked up the dashboard inside of here. Don't know if I'm gonna do this in this video, but just wanna kinda let you know what was kinda going on with that part. Interior, exterior, looking so good. Got the carbon roof up there. The Z is just looking bussin', y'all. Dope thing coming up. Let me just go ahead and unbox these for you so you can see what we got new for the Z, what we're gonna be tackling in this video, and I hope you guys are just excited as I am for this video because it's gonna be a video that I myself is not experienced in. I have never introduced this to this channel yet because it is so new. Low-key kind of nervous, It's gonna be a sick one, guys. And I'm glad you guys are here to watch it. Let's go ahead and get unboxing on these parts, y'all. Let's get it. I just hope it comes out just as good as I'm filming it, and hope it just brings excitement, as much as excitement that I have right now. Let's go ahead and unbox these parts so I can stop blabbering and you guys can see what we got. First things first, guys. First things first, before I unbox this, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, VQ Carbon. Man, I'm telling you, thank you guys so much. If you are watching this video, you guys have been a massive help and have given me the best support on the social media platform, and I just want to thank you so much for helping me out to getting Carbon. I still got some more stuff on the way, but thank you so much to Fly One Motorsports as well. They're good customer service, being a good sponsor, and just everything, guys. Everything was just so good with them, and I'm still repping them no matter what. I just want to throw in the bag before we open this. Thank y'all so much, VQ Carbon and Fly One Motorsports. Let's go ahead and get unboxing on this. So obviously y'all can see this long ass bar right here. Let me open this one last because this is the one I'm gonna be doing probably the most talking on. I feel like you guys kind of already got an idea. If you already watch my channel and subscribe to my channel, you kind of have an idea what this actually is gonna be. Let's start off with the elephant in the room, and that's the big Fly One Motorsports box. Let's get into it. Now, guys, I'm unboxing this for the first time today. Let's hope they look really good. I already know they're gonna look good. I'm just super excited for these. All right, let's just go ahead and pull it out, guys. Woo. Yes, if you guys thought Fenders, we got Fenders, baby. RS2s. Now, if you guys have been watching my recent videos, you would know that I've had RS1s on this car. You can see over there, it has no fenders on it now. But we've been waiting so patiently for a while for these babies to get built. We got the brand new RS2 Fly One Motorsports fenders. Let's go ahead and unbox them. Let's just see how beautiful they are. Let's just talk about how good they packaged these. These weren't going nowhere. They were not getting scratched either. That's some good shipping. That's some good packing right there, for sure. All right, I'm over here breaking a sweat trying to open these damn things. These are so fire, so fire. Oh my God. Holy, y'all, this is quality. Oh my God. That has to be the butteriest fender I have ever seen. And it's made so damn well, holy. Now, unfortunately, when I was unpacking it, I kind of scratched it. VQ Carbon Flywheel Motorsports, I'm sorry. That wasn't your fault, that was my fault. Stuck the knife in a little too far. Let me just overall, oh my God. Look at the vents, guys. Like, look at the vents. Here, let me go ahead and just unbox the second one real quick, and let me do some B-roll shots for you guys so you guys can just see up close in a cinematic view of what these babies look like. So let me just go ahead and open this other one real quick, and let me put you on some B-roll. Motorsports are the ones behind this creation, and it is absolutely beautiful. I just want to give a big shout out to them on how beautiful these things are. Now, these are the RS2s. The difference between the RS1s and RS2s are obviously gonna be these vents here. If you've seen my channel before, you would know I was rocking the RS1s. I'll link a little video or post a little picture right here so you can see what the RS1s look like. You're gonna definitely tell a big difference. These are technically just the RS1s, except with a new vent up here. And I gotta tell you guys, the quality on this RS2 is insane, because when I got my RS1, the quality was good, don't get me wrong, but this RS2 game has stepped up, y'all. Like, they put a lot more reinforcement behind these fenders, like a lot more reinforcement. Like, this is a much bigger and much girthier fender than my RS1. My RS1 was big and it was good. It wasn't flimsy by any means, but it was not as quality built as this one. So I can tell they definitely stepped up their game this time around. Go on my Instagram and follow me at SolarBoyGary. You'll get the absolute best updates of what's going on in my life on Instagram. So make sure you guys go down there, follow me, give me a follow, comment, do whatever you can. DM me even if you have any questions on anything. My Z community, if any of my Z community right now is watching this video, if you guys are looking at getting any carbon, I even paired up with them to give me my own discount code for you guys. So if you're in the Z community, or if you just overall just want some carbon for your car, use my discount code. Discount code is SolarBoyGary. And that's gonna get you a nice, good discount for your next ordered part. Big shout out to VQ Carbon. Thank you so much for sponsoring my car, baby. Did you guys freaking see that? The quality on these fenders are crazy, yo. I got them still propped up right here. Got this one in like the most sketchy way of being mounted up here right now, but it's sitting so well. Guys, I can't stop admiring these fenders. Like, look how beautiful these things are. Oh, I love this vent, yo. Very GT-like, super dope. It's gonna look so good on the Z. I'm definitely gonna do a mount up video. Actually, you know what? I might actually do a little mount up video. I'm not gonna bolt everything down yet just because I don't have my hood, so I gotta make sure those two are aligned before actually bolting everything down. But I might mock it up on the car just so you guys can see it with the fenders on there. And damn, yo, this thing is so sick. But let's go ahead and move on to box number 2. Okay guys, why do I have this big old bar? Well, this big old bar is actually a piece of our parachute mount, guys. Yes, I said it, parachute mount. Now this here was supposed to be done by the fab shop. I took it upon myself that I am actually gonna be putting my parachute mount on my car myself. I just taught myself how to weld little under 3 months ago. And I can tell you, I'm laying dimes. Now, however, I've never done any projects on the Z welding wise by myself. And I wanted to bring a video to you guys of my first ever welding project on the Z. Now, have I ever welded before? Yes, I've practiced and I've welded on coupons, I've done overhead, I've done all that stuff, and I've learned that solely off of YouTube. We are gonna be doing our first ever project on this Z. Nothing against the shop at all. I actually just wanted to make a really interesting video, and I want you guys to see me fail, and I wanted you guys to see me succeed. So I thought it would be pretty cool to bring you guys a video to show you that no matter if you're a beginner or experienced in this kind of world, you can always do things yourself, always. And it helps save money on the back end, which is always a good thing. Okay guys, this is gonna be inside of the box. I had to get it propped up on my toolbox here so you guys can see it. Here is our parachute mount, guys. So we got our cable that's gonna be running from the front of the car to the rear of the car to engage and disengage our parachute. Now we also got a full billet handle. This handle here is gonna sit inside of the car. I don't know if I'm gonna put it up here or if it'll be better somewhere down here. I don't know yet. We'll figure that out in the process. But we got a really dope handle to be able to pull our parachute. And then we have the parachute mount itself, guys. Now, this parachute mount is from Motion Raceworks. Really cool company. I am super glad I found you guys. I didn't even know anything about buying a parachute mount or fabbing it. Nowhere on YouTube showing a how to do a parachute mount on a 350Z. So I thought it would be cool to bring this video to YouTube. That way, if anybody else is trying to do a similar build that I'm doing, knows how to put a parachute mount on the back. This car is gonna be running some really, really high horsepower. Hopefully I don't have to pull this on the street, but I do want it as a safety precaution. Depending on the times that we are gonna run, we are gonna need it in order to pass certification and things for the track. Let's go ahead and just put this on now, get it over with. There's no videos on this, for the Z at least, but there's a lot of videos on getting it installed and getting it ready, but just none for the Z. So I think this is gonna be a really dope video. But yeah, we have the piece that sits on the back side of this plate here that holds the actual parachute itself. So this here, I believe, if I'm not wrong, sits on the bar like this. Yeah, it sits right here and brings, actually, no. That's wrong, actually. This little piece, this piece right here sits on, Jesus, you're stuck to my feet, God. This here sits on there like this. Let me set this all out in the toolbox so you guys can get a glimpse of what I'm talking about. Okay guys, I got a little bit of a mock-up going here. As you can see, this is kind of how it's gonna look, and I am extremely sorry if I'm not being super clear on it, but I just wanted to give you kind of like a reference of what it's gonna look like on the car. So this big bar right here is gonna be the one that's bolted up to the back of the Z. Just straight bolted up, because there's a crash bar that sits there, and that's going to be welded up with new brackets to be able to mount onto the back of the car. Now, so that's where that long bar is going to be. This part here is going to be the part that sticks out of the back here, just barely. We don't want it sticking all the way out, but we want it just a little bit, almost damn near flush with the center of the back of the Z. What that is, it's gonna be pretty much an inlet for this pipe here. So this pipe is a lot bigger. I forgot what the diameter size is, but it's a lot bigger and wider on the inside of the hole. And this one here is supposed to slip on the inside of there. Yeah, and actually if we go over to this side here, and sorry if I'm not being super clear, this is just how I understand it, is that part slips into there. This part here is gonna be the angled tube that the actual parachute mount here is actually sitting on. So it's gonna sit on that just like that. So yes, I do have to weld up all this stuff. Oh, and I didn't even mention, guys, you're looking at my welding setup right now. I'm just now realizing that you guys are actually seeing my welding setup for the first time. This is a Harbor Freight setup, guys, and it was actually kind of pricey, not gonna lie. It's pricey to do welding, guys, but it's a lot cheaper than what's actually out there though. But with all that aside, with all the welding stuff aside, let me go ahead and let me finish up talking about the parachute mount here real quick, and then I want to talk about the setup that I have, because I'm super excited to share that with you guys. But yeah, the parachute mount just goes on the back of there like this. It gets all welded together. You have your other little piece here. This is where your parachute like dongle will kind of hang and hold right there, so your parachute doesn't go flying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a pretty basic setup, but everything here has to be welded, so I think it's gonna be a really fun project. But yeah, this part right here, so here, let me take this off real quick. That was a hella good setup there. As you can see, I got all my magnets and stuff ready. But right here, this part is supposed to slide into this part here. Boom. And then of course it's gonna stick out kind of like that. Now you kind of get a glimpse of what it's actually gonna look like. Of course, the parachute mount's gonna be right on the end right there too, but this is actually looking so sick, guys. So sick. I cannot wait to start welding this up. I'll tack everything up. That way we can get it kind of mocked up. But this is not a welding video. That's gonna be for next video, so stay tuned, guys. But as for my welding setup though, the welding setup, guys, as you can see, we got a bunch of titanium stuff right here. Yes, this is a full Harbor Freight setup. It's actually kind of pricey to do this, guys. It's kind of pricey to weld. I got a full TIG welder. This welder here is gonna be Harbor Freight's titanium line. It's the titanium TIG 200, so this thing can hit 200 amps, but I'm feeding it out of a 110 outlet. So it does have an adapter that comes with it, and you can do everything TIG. The cool thing about it, it's very beginner friendly because there's not a lot of adjustment on the machine. Now, obviously to a very huge expert that probably hate the machine because you can't set pulse or anything like that. From what I've been learning on welding and everything, this machine has been the best overall and good for the price. Now, price for this machine, brand new, I believe, I want to say about $700, $800 just for this machine, I think. Yeah, I want to say it's right around about that is what I paid for it. This machine comes with everything you really need with it. I mean, it comes with the ground clamp, it comes with the pedal, it comes with the TIG torch and all of the gas cups and everything like that. It comes with all of that stuff with it. So it's a really good package, guys. It really is. Of course, I got some filler rod for aluminum and for steel as well, and chromoly and all that stuff. This is an AC DC machine. If you guys don't know what that is, AC is for aluminum, DC is going to be for your steel. It is a stick welder as well, but I hadn't even taught myself how to stick. I've been just strictly TIGging, so I just got mainly the TIG setup. I got a little Harbor Freight cart that you can see it kind of sitting on. Got a nice bottle of 100% argon back there, sitting back there as well. So yeah, that's the machine, and we got a couple little things. We got gloves, got those from Harbor Freight as well. This is their Vulcan line. We got their titanium helmet. Sorry, it's really freaking dusty because I've been doing car things in here all the time, but thing works so well. It's an auto dimming, auto shaded lens. A really wide lens. This thing is almost like, I think it's like a 10.1 screen or whatever, but something like that. But it works so well, and it auto dims, which is like the best thing in the world. Now the table that you're seeing, this is a Harbor Freight table. This thing is actually great. It's so much room for everything. It's room for activities for everything on this. And if you wanted to get like a double table, you can make this into a really huge, nice table, and it's actually really sturdy. And also the cool thing that comes with this table, it comes with these little mounts here that mount to the table, and it actually holds up tube, as you can see, kind of like what I was doing there. It holds up your tube kind of like that, keeps it off of the table. That way when you weld it, you have some room to do that, which I thought that was really cool. And then it comes with these really cool actually hold down tools here, so they just screw into the table here, and then this piece will sit on whatever component you're trying to weld, and you just twist it like that, and it'll tighten up against whatever you put it on. So the tools that come with this whole table is like the best thing in the world, especially for the price. And it comes with a whole bunch of extra tools, so like little mounts, brackets, more tools for mounting and things like that. You got a bunch of different inserts for the table and for like intercooler piping or anything that you're welding. You got those. I haven't used these yet, but honestly, I don't even really know what they're for, but we got those too, but I think they're kind of like the same things, but quote me if I'm wrong, but yeah, more inserts. You just get a bunch of things with this table. But yeah, guys, that's literally my welding setup. I'm super happy to bring you guys welding to you guys strictly from a beginner. This is awesome. And actually, let me show you guys a couple of my welds. Actually, I was doing some aluminum welds and I was doing some steel welds. Let me know what you guys think. Now, obviously, some of these look like crap because, of course, I did just start, guys. So, so don't hammer me in the comments because I did just start welding, guys. So don't hammer me too hard. I think I'm putting down some pretty good heat now. Some of these are from when I just first started welding, so don't quote just those. I'll show you the other ones I've been stacking. But right here, we got a steel. This is a full thicker steel, 3/16 steel, whatever it is. piece of coupon here, and then we have an aluminum coupon here as well. I wish I had my other coupons that I did, because I laid better dimes on those, but I'm gonna start off with this aluminum one here. This aluminum one here, this one right here had to be my best weld. I believe it's that one right there. Just overall good uniform look. Now sorry, it's all dusty because it's been sitting for so long, but you can see, like, when we first started, like, too much heat, just learning the metals. Like right here, didn't even weld it because I was too scared because of the noise it was making. Like, you could just tell this is a beginner coupon, and look, just completely annihilated this aluminum. It melts so damn fast, and I was using too much amperage and just sitting in a spot too long. Got some pitting over here, but started to weld the corner right here to see how that went. That one right there was it was like my best weld, hands down. That was with filler rod as well. And this one right here, ran it a little bit hot out of here and stopped using a lot of filler, but you can see where I used the filler there and kind of ran it out there, which was awesome. Right here on my steel target here, on my steel coupon, I was learning a lot because this wasn't melting as fast as the aluminum. So that was kind of like the most forgiving thing in the world. So it was letting me actually lay down a lot better stuff. Now, this has been grinded down a bunch. Like, it's been grinded down a bunch. I've been doing new welds, old welds. I've been just grinding it all down and just restarting on this same coupon. So it is kind of haggard and jagged, but I definitely say I got steel down. Now, I still got some work to do for the aluminum, but the steel, hands down, fire. Now, the last weld that I did were those kind of lumpy ones right there. There's this one here. Stacked it really well and had really good penetration on the backside, which was awesome. Didn't get much pitting or anything, but these two welds right here did me well. And those were the last welds I did before I stopped, because I started almost running out of gas. So, but you can see a lot of my mistakes with welding this. So, and half of this stuff in here is without filler rod, because I still wasn't used to putting filler rod inside the weld puddle. So I was just doing it without the filler rod. And then when I kind of got comfortable, I started putting the filler rod in, which you could see from those. I was a natural, guys. Now, obviously these are not professional welds, but they will get the job done, and that's really all I care about. So hopefully we can weld this thing up pretty good. With all my blabber and everything aside, I'll go over more welding stuff when we are actually welding things. That way you guys can understand what I'm talking about, because I'm not really welding right now, so you guys are really just hearing a lot of blabber right now, but I love to show it to you guys. This is gonna be like the dopest video coming up, putting on this parachute mount. It's gonna be one of the most breathtaking things if I be able to complete it on my own. So I think it's gonna be really dope, be able to show you guys that, and I think it'll be a good learning experience for you guys as well. With that being said, guys, we do still have one more box over here. Now, this box really doesn't mean anything to you guys yet, but here, let's just go over and see the box. Let's just go see the box. This is the mystery box. Now, I did make a decision. I am not gonna open this up for you guys yet because it has nothing to do with you guys yet. And the reason why I say that is because we have, guys, a new car coming to the channel. Now, if you follow me, again, like I said, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would already know what this box is for, what car this box is for. This is a completely mystery car to you guys here on YouTube. Right when you get done with this video, click out of here, go to Instagram, follow Solo Boy Gary, and you could probably still find my mystery car before I post up this video, or post up the video of the new car revealed. Yeah, guys, go over to my Instagram and you'll get better updates. Stay tuned for the video, guys. Just stay tuned. This is gonna be a dope one. Thank you guys so much for coming with me and unboxing all of my new goodies that are gonna be for this car here. And then it's gonna be a journey. I cannot wait to get this video out, or get the next video out of getting everything installed, like the parachute mount and everything like that, and getting those fenders on. The last thing I want to go ahead and do before I leave you guys, thank you so much for coming in. I am actually going to mount these fenders, or at least just one fender, on the car. That way we can get a glimpse of what it's actually going to look like put together. So I think that's going to be really sick. So let me go ahead and grab one fender here and let me kind of mock it up on here real quick. I'll give you guys some B-roll shots of what it looks like on the car. Y'all, these fenders are so baller, yo. These are crazy, bro. Like, it literally like makes me want to cry how good this thing actually looks. Y'all, these fenders on here are bussin', like straight bussin', yo. Like, just look at the combos with like the TEs or the not TEs, the LMGT4s. They just go so well with this. Like, just look at that, y'all. Now, obviously, this is a mock-up, guys, so don't look at all the little gaps and stuff in between here, the big old gap right there, because it's not actually bolted up. Just to prove to you guys, it's not bolted up. Like, it's not in line or anything right now, because I still got to put the hood on there and I got to kind of move everything around to get it perfect. But guys, they stepped their game up with these RS2s, yo. This thing looks so good. I'm gonna go ahead and roll you guys straight into some B-roll, because this GoPro is not picking up how good this thing actually looks. I gotta put the doors on this thing next, y'all, so we can get a full glimpse of how this thing is. And this thing, oh my God, it looks like a whole new car. Black wheels, carbon fenders, carbon hood, and then you got the all black interior with the black cage. Like, then you come to the back and then you have the big fat Mickeys on the back, and then with the black wheels, race stars. I can't wait until I get some Bellics on the back of here with the bead locks. That shit's gonna be so dope, guys. I know a lot of people had a lot of questions on the trunk. Yes, that is a duckbill, but that duckbill is not gonna be on there when I'm racing. I'm probably gonna get a drag wing or something like that. But this was when the car was stanced. If you followed me or if you see my Instagram, you would know that this car was stanced at one point, so it had a bunch of stance stuff on it, and this was a part of that stance. It just gave it a really good character because nobody was rocking anything like it. But obviously the aerodynamics of me going almost damn near 160, 180 passes, that it's gonna be like an air brake. So don't look at that too much. It's probably gonna be changed all up. I might keep this hatch, but probably get a new hatch with a drag wing on it or something like that. Would look hella dope later in the future. But guys, look at this car. Go down in the comments right now and let me know how fire this thing is. Just go look at it. Just give me your guys' opinion on what this car looks like right now. Like, to me, this thing is like blowing my mind. Just look at this angle. Just tell me not. Look at that angle. Oh my God. That is such a beautiful fender. Jeez. Later in the future, actually, I will do a full update video on all the parts and upgrades we have to the Z, because I know a lot of you guys don't know everything that I have on the Z yet. Actually, no, I think I did do a video way earlier back into the vlogs when I had to introduce myself. I'll do an update now since everything is kind of different now. But with all that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for coming to this video. I know this was a completely random video. I actually didn't even know I was making it today. Again, this is just gonna be a parts video. Our next video, guys, but we got two really fun videos coming up. We got displaying the new car that's coming to the channel, or maybe come to the channel. I still don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but I'll bring it to the channel to introduce it to you guys, just so you can kind of see what I've been doing. And we got the other video where it's gonna be welding up the parachute mount on the back of the Z. That one's gonna be a fun video. So I think that one's gonna be coming up next, because I have a couple days off, and I think it's gonna be a good time to actually tackle this and actually try to plan it and strategize it out to get it done. With all my blabbering aside, guys, thank you guys so much for coming down to the video. Make sure you go down in my bio and go follow all the companies that are making this happen for me. So we have VQ Carbon, we have Fly1 Motorsports, Motion Raceworks right here, that are making it all happen, guys. So go down and follow them. And then obviously, main course of action, go down and follow my account, and make sure if you guys are shopping for any carbon parts through VQ Carbon, make sure you use my discount code SoloBrigary. Thank you guys so much again. I'll see you in the next video.